Good morning, everyone. This is Nicole. I'm back with another video. This one is about Mayor Silva, who was arrested from Stockton, California. If you remember, I've done a couple of videos about Michael Tubbs, who is the new mayor of Stockton, California, and a lot of the controversy around him being mayor. And he is a young man, so I assume that there are a lot of things that he may not know much about, but he's learning, and I give him the utmost respect in trying to make changes in that city. Economic changes specifically, but also changes that will affect the city of Stockton socially as well. So I got a shout out to Sam for sending me this email, this video, and a article from the Washington Post that I'll read later. And so he sent this video to me, and I'm going to play it now.
A group of people in Stockton are starting an effort to recall Mayor Michael Tubbs. That group gathered on the steps of City Hall today. They submitted an intent petition at last night's City Council meeting.
Do hereby intend to recall Michael D. Tubbs, who has
and you remember, this is Brenda Vasquez, who I called Peter Griffin's sister. And she is standing with other people, and what they're going to do in the video is zoom in on certain faces of these people that were actually protesting Michael Tubbs being the mayor of Stockton. They were on the steps of the City Hall doing this. So just keep watching further.
Continues to waste city money and resources. Good morning. We're out here on the corner of Da Vinci Drive, same as Quail Lake Drive, and
I'm going to rewind it a little bit.
Recall Michael D. Tubbs, who has and continues to waste city money and resources. Good morning. We're out here on the corner of Da Vinci Drive, same as Quail Lake Drive, and March Lane. That you're going to vote for Mayor Anthony Silva. Call Michael D. Tubbs, who has and continues to waste city money at the mayor's office to over $500,000.
But the bottom line is that Mayor Silva has done a ton of stuff for this. But the bottom line is that Mayor Silva has done a ton of stuff for this city.
We have a lot of work to do to move this community forward.
Anthony Silva's November opponent, Michael Tubbs, spoke about the city's future and never mentioned the mayor's name.
The vast majority of the council is still focused on doing the people's business.
Others shouted it.
People's business.
Others shouted it.
But it just irritates me because of the hypocrisy.
Okay, so that's the end of that video, and I'm also going to go to the article. So they were basically showing how much of just clowns that they are at the end with the kind of funny music. But it's a serious matter, because they have all these accusations against Michael Tubbs, who is the young black mayor of Stockton. And I'm so glad that Sam sent this article to me from the Washington Post, because it goes into detail about their so-called hero that they want in office, which is Silva, Anthony Silva. The title of the article is "Ex-Mayor Paid for Trips Online Dating with Money Meant to Help Poor Children, Prosecutors Say." And this was published last year, and nothing was said about it, or not much was said about it at the time. And now that, but they did go into detail about Michael Tubbs, and his potential tenure as mayor and what he would do with money. And they, as you heard in the video, criticized him for misappropriation of funds that had not occurred yet. So this is a picture of Anthony Silva. He is the mayor that is going to be indicted for a lot of these offenses. Anthony Silva, the eccentric former mayor of Stockton, California, once accused of playing strip poker with teenagers, is facing a slew of new charges alleging that he stole hundreds of thousands of dollars meant to help poor children. Prosecutors say Silva funneled money from the now defunct Stockton Boys and Girls Club bank accounts and used the organization's credit card to pay for personal expenses, including trips to the Philippines and South Lake Tahoe, retail purchases, Motel 6 charges, and recurring monthly payments for a dating website called Filipino Cupid, because Anthony Silva is apparently Filipino. The alleged crimes happened from January 2010 to February 2014, prosecutors say. Over a 3-year period, $2.7 million is believed to have been taken out of the organization's accounts through some 50,000 checks. Where that money went remains unknown. San Joaquin County Deputy District Attorney Robert Himmelblau said, according to ABC affiliate KXTV, an investigation is ongoing. The embattled ex-mayor of Stockton in California's San Joaquin Valley was voted out of office in November. Silva used to run the Boys and Girls Club, now called the Stockton Kids Club. Federal agents searched Silva's home and the Stockton Kids Club last week, according to media reports. The most disadvantaged, economically disadvantaged children in our community were taken advantage of, San Joaquin County District Attorney Tori Verber Salazar told reporters at a news conference Monday, the day after Silva was arrested. This was money and resources for them who needed it, and it was taken, stolen, and misused. Silva and his attorneys have denied the accusations. Someone else says, I've known Anthony for many years. There's never been a complaint that I know of any wrongdoing by anybody on the board, Doug Srulitz, lawyer for the Stockton Kids Club, told reporters. Silva was arrested Sunday at San Francisco International Airport on several felony charges, including embezzlement, money laundering, misappropriation of public funds, and grand theft. He was returning from a vacation in Colombia, according to local media reports. A warrant for his arrest was issued Thursday, the day after he left the country. I want to know what he was doing vacationing in Colombia. That's kind of suspect. Moving forward, a judge on Monday declined a request from Silva's attorney to lower the former mayor's $1 million bail. Alan Sawyer argued that his client was open about his travel plans and willingly returned to the United States as soon as he heard the charges were brought, KXTV reported. Prosecutors, however, argue that Silva is a flight risk. Himmelblau told reporters that he doesn't believe Silva's trip to Colombia was coincidental. Sawyer told reporters Friday that people should keep an open mind about the accusations against Silva, adding that things are not always as they appear. Sawyer was referring to earlier accusations in a different case against Silva. 7 months before his airport arrest, Silva was accused of providing alcohol to minors, playing a game of strip poker and filming the game. He was with teenagers doing this. So there's some pedophilia, probably accusations there as well. Silva was charged in August with a felony of secretly recording confidential communications without consent, along with 3 misdemeanor charges, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, providing alcohol to people under 21, and child endangerment. In October, while Silva was still in office, a judge reduced the felony charge to a misdemeanor, KCRA reported. The case was scheduled for a pretrial hearing Tuesday, according to an online docket. Those alleged crimes happened in August 2015 at Silver Lake Camp in Amador County, northeast of Stockton. Investigators found 23 photographs and 4 video clips, one of which was made in Silva's room at the camp, and shows him playing strip poker with several of the camp's counselors, including a 16-year-old boy, according to reports. Prosecutors also accused him of giving alcohol to the participants of the game. In one of the video clips, it appeared that moments after the video began, the phone was set down, darkening the camera lens and thus only containing audio, prosecutors said in a statement, according to the Los Angeles Times. That clip contains audio of a conversation between participants involved in a strip poker game that occurred in Silva's bedroom. The conversation between the participants indicated that they were naked. Silva said at a subsequent news conference that everyone at the counselor party was 18. And then he said, "I never, ever, ever, ever endangered a child, ever," he told reporters. "I never provided alcohol to anyone, and I certainly did not secretly record anyone." Silva, a Republican, was elected mayor in 2012. The eccentric man, who once claimed falsely that he was Stockton's first black mayor, lost his election bid in November amid the first batch of criminal accusations. Okay, so I already can see that this man has some racist tendencies, because he is on this, if you remember Mindy Kaling's brother, who's Indian, who pretended East Indian, who pretended that he was black to get into like medical school or something like that. This man I think he tried to say this as a joke, that he was Stockton's first black mayor, and then he ended up losing anyway, so whatever. It goes on to say the voting wasn't close. Silva lost by more than 40 percentage points to Michael Tubbs, as he should have, who became the first black mayor of Stockton, and at 26, the youngest in the city's history, according to his biography. Silva's history with controversy is well documented. In 2012, a 19-year-old woman accused him of sexual battery, although no charges were filed. 2 years later, he got into a fight in a limousine, but was never arrested. The driver and passengers, including a woman who accused Silva of inappropriately touching her, filed a lawsuit. In 2015, a .40 caliber handgun was registered to Silva was used to kill a 13-year-old. Oh my God, it's getting worse and worse. This dude is horrible. In 2015, a .40 caliber handgun. Now, if you know what a .40 caliber handgun, you know it ain't, that's not really something people normally carry around, but it was registered to him and it was used to kill a 13-year-old. Silva did not immediately report that his gun had been stolen. Then he claimed during a 2016 candidate debate hosted by Stockton's NAACP and Black Women Organization for Political Action that he was the city's first black mayor. And then he goes on to say, "I think I said I'm not African American, but I'm pretty darn close," Silva, who is white, later told a CBS affiliate. So I was wrong earlier when thinking that he was Filipino. He's white. He's classified himself as white. "Quite frankly, I could be determined to be the first African American mayor of Stockton. So if you have any doubt that they have a lot of issues in Stockton, California with their politics, if you had any doubt about that, those doubts should, with this one article about this one politician, Anthony Silva, those doubts should be put to rest. And I'll leave the link, of course, to this article in the comment section. You can like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.